On the morning of September 15th, British General William Howe attacked the vulnerable American center before they completed their work. 5 British warships sailed into the East River and anchored 200 yards offshore from Kip's Bay between modern-day East 32nd and 38th Streets as British ships in the Hudson created diversion on the opposite side of Manhattan. 4,000 British and German troops in 84 flatboats rowed towards Kip's Bay from Long Island. So this is the Revolutionary War. This is in America. And we're a loss after loss after loss. We just got our butts kicked at Long Island. And now we're going to get our butts kicked at Kip's Bay. We have this little puppy here. So this little puppy here wants to say hello to everybody. What should we call this little puppy, huh? This little bumblebee? Little bumblebee? Huh? This little Obama? Little U.S. Rainbow? Like U.S. Grant Ulysses S. Rainbow? Good old Nat Turner, Bill Strong, John Brown, Liberty Love. Who is this? He hasn't even opened his eyes yet. Hi there, little puppy. Hi there, little puppy. What? So, say goodbye. Oh, you're all comfortable now. I'll just sit right here, okay? Now, you gotta be faced towards the camera. See? So, what? Oh my goodness. He had 7 brothers and sisters. Okay. He had 7 brothers and sisters. One of them died, so he has 6 left. And Tiger. He's got that, he looks like Tupac. He's got that short little tail. He looks like Tupac. Like a little panda bear. All right. I'm not ready. I'm not prime time yet. Man. Hey, it's all right. Oh my goodness. No, here's your butt. Here's your buddies right here. There you go. So, what should we name him, huh? Old Justice Marshall. If it's a guy, we'll call it Justice Marshall. So, all right, Justice Marshall. More from you later. And Liberty Love, if it's a female. Liberty Love, if it's a female. So let's carry on with Kip's Bay, right? So you got Kip's Bay. As British ships in the Hudson created a diversion on the opposite side of Manhattan, 4,000 British and German troops in 84 flatboats rowed towards Kip's Bay from Long Island. The warships unleashed a thunderous naval barrage on Captain William Douglas's green 450-man Connecticut militia regiment deployed in a shallow trench. Douglas's militia broke under the onslaught and panic spread to nearby units as waves of British troops landed largely unopposed. Howe's troops fanned out to the north and south as the American center collapsed Washington 4 miles away. And Harlem, when he heard the firing, quickly rode to the scene, was dismayed by the militia's flight. He and Putnam unsuccessfully tried to halt the stampede. So the Americans are getting the fuck up out of Dodge. Stampeding, no, we gotta get the hell out of here. Rally the men behind stone walls. They continued to stream past Washington, angrily shouted at them, and even struck some with the flat of a sword to no effect with Hessian troops only 80 yards away. George Washington's aides led him to safety while Putnam frantically rode to New York to save his command, abandoning over 50 cannons and other supplies. Oh my God. Putnam's men began a hurried 12-mile retreat towards Harlem Heights during the late afternoon in oppressive heat. Fortunately for the American cause, Howe demonstrated a similar lack of aggressiveness that he did previously following the Battle of Long Island. Advancing west from Kip's Bay, Howe occupied the high ground near Murray Hill, but then halted until 9,000 additional troops landed. Had Howe rapidly continued toward the Hudson, he might have captured a large part of Putnam's command, which stretched out over 2 miles. The British advance resumed after 5 p.m. and at times was within half a mile. Putnam's men on a parallel route, however, the two sides never made contact. Howe halted as darkness fell, while the Americans continued on, rejoining their army later that night. About 50 American soldiers were killed During the fighting, some after they surrendered and 367 were captured. Howe suffered only a handful of casualties. Washington's army suffered another defeat but continued to survive the fight for American independence.